Thank you, Craig, as usual, for those inspirational words. Ms. Kramer, distinguished guests, colleagues, parents, friends, and most importantly, members of the class of 2019, as president of the university, I now declare the University of Richmond's 189th commencement to be in session. 2019 graduates, it is my very great pleasure to celebrate this day with you. For the past 4 years, we have been privileged to have you in our community of scholars here at Richmond. But before we get comfortably settled into our seats, I'd like our graduates to rise as you are able. Now, take a moment, locate your loved ones in the crowd, consider all they've done for you, and give them your rousing applause. Well done. Please be seated. To the families of our graduates, first, let me extend a very happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers in the crowd. What better way to celebrate Mother's Day than to watch your children commence their new lives? The university recognizes the extraordinary commitments our Spider families made over the many years leading up to this special day. Thank you for entrusting these graduates to us and for your confidence in the University of Richmond. I likewise want to express my deep appreciation to our faculty for the enduring contributions they have made to the lives of our graduates. Close faculty mentoring is a hallmark of the university, and I am grateful to our faculty for embracing their roles as teachers, scholars, and mentors. I invite the faculty to stand and be recognized. Please be seated. Now, if there is one faculty member who deserves to be recognized twice this year, it is our business school's dean, Nancy Bagranoff. As some of you might know, Dean Bagranoff is stepping down after almost 9 years at the helm. Nancy, we are all grateful to you for your role in securing the Robbins School position as one of the foremost undergraduate business schools in the nation. We have been tremendously privileged to benefit from your exceptional leadership. We thank you for leaving the business school stronger than you found it, and we look forward to continuing to work with you in your new role as a teacher scholar. I invite Nancy to stand and be recognized. I want to thank Amanda Brady, Morgan Geyer, Elizabeth King, Jackson Knowles, and Jack Tierney, co-chairs of the Senior Legacy Committee. 2 weeks ago, they presented the university with a gift of nearly $6,500 from the class of 2019. More than 510 of you participated, and for that, we are grateful. These funds and your participation in giving this year and in years to come will help ensure other students benefit from the Richmond experience you have found so meaningful. Thank you. We are pleased to have with us today Chris Carlson, a 1981 graduate and president of the UR Alumni Association, who will welcome our new graduates into our community of alumni. Now, as some of you might know, this is my 4th year as a president of the University of Richmond, or what my colleagues like to call my senior year. So, class of 2019, we were first-year students together Indeed, Dr. Betty Neal Crutcher and I helped many of you move into your residence halls and to welcome you as first-year students. And now it is my distinct honor and privilege to celebrate this very special occasion with you today. For a university president, there really is nothing more gratifying than that. Watching how students grow and develop and become engaged citizens and leaders over the course of 4 years. Class of 2019, let me begin by saying how proud I am of everything you have accomplished to be here today. By that, I'm not only referring to those of you who rolled out of bed 30 minutes ago. I'm talking about how all of you pursued academic excellence while helping us build the thriving and inclusive community we aspire to be. Over the past 4 years, you have been on a remarkable intellectual journey, acquiring knowledge and developing skills that will serve you well throughout your lives. I am, of course, talking about skills such as the art of diplomacy and your efforts to wage peace with Triceratops, even when the geese of West Hampton Lake wage war on you. Skills such as clearly communicating scholarly ideas and interests, including explaining to family and friends why you delighted in eating a Richmond dessert called Jersey Dirt, and skills such as time management, so you didn't have to sprint up the hill to Jepson Quad to make it in time for a class. Of course, you learned a few other things over the past 4 years as well. Indeed, in the classroom, on the sports fields, in concert halls, and in research labs, you fully embraced the opportunities afforded you by a Richmond education. You learned to interrogate truths, uncover new knowledge, and create greater understanding that can lead to a better future. You advanced social justice through community service, developed a global perspective through study abroad, and pursued your professional and academic goals through summer internships and faculty-led research projects. Now, I am proud to say you are prepared to join a long line of Spider alumni who, through their ambition, determination, and intellect, are driving positive change around the globe. Class of 2019, as you prepare to go forth into the world, I'd like to share with you something I learned about navigating life's transitions when I sat in your shoes, which seems like 100 years ago now. During my senior year at Miami University of Ohio, I prepared an essay about my personal and professional aspirations for several national fellowship applications. In my essay, I reflected upon the fact that although I had accomplished all of my goals, indeed I had exceeded my expectations, I did not feel any more confident as a senior than I felt as a first-year student. That feeling followed me to my first days as a graduate student at Yale University, where I suddenly found myself no longer a big fish in a little pond. I was, in fact, one fish among many big fish. But to my great surprise, I began building relationships and negotiating interactions with members of my community with veteran aplomb. The confidence I thought had eluded me was there after all. It was then that I first realized I was going through a process I had experienced before, a developmental process I likened to climbing a spiral staircase. When we climb a spiral staircase, we continually circle around the same points on a horizontal plane, but rise to higher and higher levels. We may get a little dizzy along the way, but we become stronger with every extra step. In much the same way, when we climb upwards in our careers, we often encounter situations that parallel past experiences. The difference is that we've accumulated more experience, more wisdom, more confidence, and perhaps a few more wrinkles. And so, leaving the inexorable process of aging aside, we are now in a stronger position to tackle challenges and embrace opportunities with even greater success. It's an iterative process that I refer to as spiraling up. Class of 2019, today, as you commence your new lives, it is only natural to experience a swirl of emotions. Certainly plenty of excitement, but also some apprehension about what the future holds. The message I would like to leave with you is that I have every confidence in your ability to continue spiraling upwards. Indeed, Your Richmond education has equipped you with a remarkable set of intellectual tools to navigate whatever situations may arise as you climb upwards and onwards. You leave here today not only with the knowledge and skills to succeed in today's global economy. You leave here today with civic capacity and social responsibility, the empathy and the understanding to address the questions our nation and our world will turn to you to answer. You are the next generation of engaged citizens and leaders, and you are well prepared for the success that awaits you. Class of 2019, the university shares my great pride in your accomplishments. We enthusiastically welcome your frequent return to Richmond and encourage you to remain engaged in the life of this wonderful institution. And we look forward to watching you spiral up as you live lives of purpose wherever you find your purpose in the world. Thank you and congratulations.